Main Street, USA, at peace, unaware that a cabal of conspirators plots its enslavement. At Mosinee, Wisconsin, two former communists show how a highly organized minority, using the seizure techniques taught in Moscow, can take over a city. First, the mayor is hustled off to jail, and then the chief of police. In the Red Primer, an early lesson teaches the importance of controlling law enforcement. Without a controlled press, red tyranny could not survive, so the town's newspaper editor, who is likely to be independent, is quickly seized to adorn a concentration camp. Prepared propaganda speedily rolls from the once free presses, and the picture on the front page tells one and all who gets allegiance from now on.
The official name of the government established by the revolution shall be known as the United Soviet States of America, USSA. Affiliated with the Union of Socialist Soviet Republics, of which Moscow is the capital of the worldwide communist super.
In turn, I passed out as souvenirs to the witnesses, one of whom is the boss of the Armed Forces, Secretary of Defense Johnson.
It's been so long, now do what you want. What's going on? You don't need to give up.
The CIA was set up first to collect intelligence. The CIA was set up first to collect intelligence and to analyze intelligence, to centralize intelligence, to get it all together so it can be all looked at together in the best academic tradition. Also, however, it was set up in order to struggle at that subversive level with the subversive forces that we face.
The CIA, from the very beginning, at least as early as 1951, has used the information that it has collected, and it has used the information in order to penetrate and to manipulate the institutions of power in whatever country it is operating in order to influence the course of events in those countries. And essentially, this boils down to propping up those forces which are considered to be the friendly forces, and in penetrating, dividing, weakening, and ultimately destroying those forces which are considered to be the enemy forces.
Suppression of democracy, an attack on the free world.
Maduro is not the democratically elected president of Venezuela. He tramples democracy, human rights, and the rule of law. The hope for a new start is linked with the only democratically legitimate institution in the country, namely the National Assembly and its president, Juan Guaido. That's why, together with the EU, we have offered our political support to him.
For the US, Guaido is the cake, sweet and pliable. But wait, there's icing on top.
Those agreements that have not been recognized by the National Assembly are illegal. We will not recognize illegal agreements. China has to understand that, and Russia has to understand that.
Two realities, two presidents, two governments, two Venezuelas. Of course, it cannot continue like this. A house divided cannot stand. Eventually, these two realities will merge. Let's just hope it won't be through civil war.
They call me crazy and insane when I really just be living.
In whatever country it is operating, in order to influence the course of events in those countries.
If it were deemed appropriate, organize a boycott of Venezuelan oil and prevention of the Venezuelan military from being able to get supplies, ammunition, weapons, and so on.
Now, some might say that it's actually better that the president and his staff did this so openly, when in the past we've seen administrations do it kind of behind the scene and endorse regime changes, whether we're talking about Libya or other involvements around the country. So should there at least be the lemonade out of the situation is the fact that, well, at least we know that he's doing this out in front instead of going behind the scenes and making this more something that we don't find out about till years after, or until we're actually in a full-fledged war with our military involved.
Well, I think that the main effect of this is to inflame Maduro supporters, because there's a long history of U.S. intervention not only in Venezuela but around Latin America, which is generally not well regarded by Latin Americans. We intervened 4 times in a row in elections in the Dominican Republic, for instance. To give you one example, the United States supported dictatorship in Venezuela, military dictatorship, for many years. And there is a broad sentiment in many parts of Latin American society that we should mind our own business. So the direct effect of Trump doing this will be to possibly strengthen the current government.
Well, that's my question for you, Congressman Gregg. At this point, our government is shut down because the president is wanting to build a wall. And because of these caravans and the unrest that are going in a lot of these Latin American, South American countries. Won't this, by encouraging this kind of unrest within a country, doesn't this kind of bolster a reason why people are fleeing countries from this instead of necessarily encouraging something that will bring confidence and calm to the streets of countries? Isn't this President Trump kind of creating more of a problem that he says he's trying to solve by creating a wall and keeping our government shut down?
Well, the one concrete thing that we could do that would enormously alleviate the suffering would be to provide temporary.
It's been so long, climbing to the top. I'm like, what's going on? Just found out about the spot. Show me what you got, and some fun. Word is not enough, babe. Just get started. Listen, Artie. Good morning, the kid is really on it. Sun is coming through, I'm hot and I'm flowing it. Giving you the flow, the latest on the sport. I'm saying what it is, life's too short. And I keep being a kid, life's too short. Born in the motherland, I know life's too short. So I enjoy every second, cause life's too short. Let's party. They call me crazy and insane when I really just be living the life.
Read your history, people. And I've been trying to show.